Welcome back to Let Them Play Games.
Oh yeah, we were gone. I forgot. Soup mods. Oh, we need research tokens and challenge tokens, but increase focus rate, generate bonus gadget refill. Increase, okay.
Oh, I thought one of them was like, if you get shot, it like, it like gets you like to punch harder, and I was like, that's not how physics works.
Actually, you know what? Ugh. We should probably buy the ones we can get.
I mean, again, it's a good power to have.
Enemies no longer call for backup when alerted. It'd be good for, yeah, like, taking down certain things. Yeah. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. I still want that. I really like the silver highlights on the suit. That. Bam! Alright, we're going to do whatever this is.
City at night's gorgeous.
Oh, it's fun. Hup.
Garble.
Wish there was a way to fast travel, but I guess that would... Honestly, if there's a way to fast travel, I think that might be not in the spirit of this game.
I was actually, earlier when we were talking about like movement and how games have to kind of encourage you to keep using mechanics. I think the removal of things like fast travel in a game like this is super important.
Yeah.
Because like the bane of Skyrim and Fallout is fast travel, as much as after you've gone a place a million times, you don't want to have to just walk there again. But there's so many things that you can just bump into.
Especially in Fallout. You know how many things I've never found in Fallout 3? Like, Skyrim, I've been able to explore pretty much as I think I need to. But I find some new things every once in a while, but... Fallout, for some reason, is just... There's so many, like, little things tucked away. Like, last time I played it, I was walking around, I found a cult based around water that was like a suicide cult in, like, under a school. I was like, I would never have gone back into this school or around it, apart from the one quest that takes you near it, if I hadn't just wandered through one day.
Yeah, if you're not like, I wonder what's in there?
Yuri, sit quietly. Better find a back way in.
Okay.
Only if we get caught. And we won't.
An inside...
criminals in this city never get caught.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
We are professional criminals. Which is why we all wear the same balaclavas and hoods, and all of our thugs are either really big guys, guys with shields, or guys with stun batons or guns.
Why are they kind of bred?
Did you hear that? What? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. What's this?
Demon.
Hello, give money. Heck, Spider-Man's here. Get him, fellas.
No one here but us.
I don't know what to do about Spider-Man. I just...
He'll kill her if I alert him.
My favorite thing about when I was, like, running Jolene. I think of with Brett in general. Just get really flustered. About most things.
Copy that. Sending units your way.
And I mean that in the best possible way.
Oh, yeah.
Can do.
This na 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 na. Why is that in my head?
The big ol' cinnamon roll. Why is that song in your head? I don't know.
Wah.
It's always fun to have a bit of Fallout Boy in your head.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
Oh.
What's that? A woo?
A woo.
Hello. Now you can do the execute.
This is so Batman Arkham.
They always look so cozy whipped up like that.
Must be comfortable. One time Aunt May nearly walked in on me when I webbed myself just to see how it felt. It was a hard time to explain that away, and ultimately ended up just kind of being awkward.
You're gonna
and
die
embarrassing.
here.
Imagine if that's the last thing Spider-Man says to a guy. Just, you're gonna die here. He just crawls out of the vent. The guy's like, what? No. No. He's wearing a mask. Shooting him in the mouth isn't going to stop anything.
Someone's coming. See me down here.
My patience wears thin.
If they're here, where are they?
Looks like you're on the way in.
Yeah.
Pete, bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
眼睛睁大点，有开了。
Distraction points. Come on. There we go. Well, that's neat. Okay, so I can... I wish I'd known that before when I was trying to, like, lure people around.
Hey, what is that?
What is that? What do we got here?
Ooh, a camera.
Oh!
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Is MJ here?
If I had a nickel for every don't move...
MJ!
Hey, girl.
Hey, Pete.
Dude, I think she can hear you.
What are you doing?
I think she can hear you. She
know,
said...
right?
You said, hey, girl. She said, hey, Pete.
At least it was.
Oh.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, she's a little
Yeah, I just noticed that too. That's
I'm
adorable.
in love. I mean, by rote, though, because MJ's like
wasn't
fucking
wicked.
my childhood.
Let me explain.
Oh, she's explaining.
Minutes earlier. Do we get an MJ section? Are we playing as MJ?
Nice carpet. Oh. Was that a door that just closed? Yes, it was.
Excuse me.
It is.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I am covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello.
Craig said we do this tomorrow. I like to get a jump on things.
Yes, but you're scheduled for tomorrow.
You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry.
She's suspicious.
Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know. Maybe the expressionist piece.
Fucking playing her.
Like today work.
Phone's off, yeah.
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you.
Craig? Never mind.
No, I think there's something there. I would totally laugh though if that was just like she had a picture on her phone that she can put on. It just looks like a call.
Look around. And
They use a lot of things like that for or rather, it's interesting what movies and stuff do for that. They have programs where it just brings up a little specific like green screen with certain markings that programs can easily detect and replace with things.
Heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero, standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
You should be a hero, MJ. You could be Spider-Man.
You just have to believe. Good old detective vision.
Ooh.
Fisk had a thing for samurai.
Fisk saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness.
Tatami armor. Or maybe tatami?
Tatami is kind of matte.
Ooh, a katana. Ooh, attributed to Masamune.
Sausage with this the first
In that case, that would be one of the best forged swords in history.
Dad and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER.
Oof.
The first of many.
Fisk used that to stab Peter.
Too many.
Oh. With a Masamune blade?
The handle
Well,
looks
you know
weirdly
what,
short
Peter?
for a blade that long.
You know what, Peter?
Or rather, for a blade that thick.
Frankly, Peter, it's a bit of an honor that you got stabbed by a Masamune blade.
That one that nearly killed you.
Luxury products of Sicaria.
I mean, that's one thing you didn't really get a lot with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
First time you go to the hospital after figuring out, like, that kind of shit about yourself.
Then you'd be worried that they would
gotta
detect some weird shit.
It
Like
can be horrifying. It's a lot like in Wolf Children when she has to take him to a doctor and she's like, where do I go?
Boys playing
Like,
dress up, getting
the vet or the doctor?
he was really into Japanese shit.
Yeah.
Like, really into
He
it.
held samurai up to a specific standard. They were even in his office when you were fighting him.
Yeah?
Yep.
Guess he must really jive with the culture. What's
I
that?
think it's the like Bushido code and the like idea of honor.
Depicts-
Even though most narratives about it is usually kind of dissecting it and talking about how unhealthy it was.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Not another Muramasa blade?
That's the exact same sword.
I mean, from the outside,
Yeah.
the things that... What was it? I know Muramasa blades are like... It's something about... I mean, he didn't know he was doing it, but apparently, like, the quality of the forge had something to do with, like, the particular chemistry of the metal he worked with and how he worked it. Like, they had, like, unnaturally pure, like, something matrix. Like, which is... I don't remember the term, but it's matrix is in it, and it just has to do with the purity of the metal, basically. And apparently he could work it without causing, like, pretty much any impurities, and had some really intricate, atypical way to cool and fold metal. And it was... Oh. I mean, I'm sure a lot of Masamune's importance comes from, like, notoriety at this point, because he's talked about so much.
Yeah.
Starting with the prize.
It's said that his blades were forged with starlight.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on.
Ha! Now I know you're here! Everyone will know! Everybody will know.
Oh shit, something you can catch them and make them like pose in. Like if they're like, oh, they're like,
Oh.
oh, we're going back now apparently. Yeah, no, one way that you could tell, obviously, if you're looking at a katana, who made it is usually on the tang.
Now this
Yeah?
If you remove the handle, usually the forge would have a stamp they would put there.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked his
Cool.
piece. Definitely his style.
I know there's actually, in the White House, there's a... I believe it's... I don't remember which one, but something Masamune. One of the Masamune swords was given to Roosevelt, and it's been in the White House ever since.
That's amazing.
Not that I
Yep.
was aware of.
And apparently it's ridiculously expensive. Like,
Yeah.
it's valued at, like, millions
That's
of dollars.
That's a name it generally.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just
Very much Muramasa and Masamune. Most of their, if you can find something that you could verify was by them, it's name a price, and then they'll probably still try and kill you for it
Yep.
because that's easier.
would ever notice anything.
I've always been really fascinated by them, by the fact that they're,
Running short of time.
well,
We grab the
by the fact that they have this, like, rivalry, supposedly, despite the fact that they lived over 100 years apart from each other. But history attributes the two of them as being so opposed to one another that they have this massive rivalry.
Sure, there's nothing you
Because
have to say
Masamune,
record regarding this
his
subject.
swords were, you know, peaceful, and they were supposed to be, like, perfect and pure and forged with, like, goodness and starlight, whereas Muramasa, his weapons...
Created weapons for killing.
Yeah, it said that his swords were, like, the prototype for, like, rumors of, like, swords that would, if you drew them,
statue.
refuse to be sheathed unless they cut something. So there's, like, legends of, like, warriors using them on the battlefield, and they'd take them out, not get any kills, and because they hadn't, they had to, like, sever, like, part of their own body and, like,
Yeah.
cut it, or
Once
else...
the blade has been drawn, it cannot be
Yeah.
sheathed until blood has been.
And if they didn't,
Spilled.
the blades would drive them insane.
around the corner.
Yeah, that was even just part of some people's code. They were like, I'm not drawing the sword unless I'm going to kill somebody, and if I do, somebody's got it, like, it's not going away until blood is somewhere.
The bathrooms.
She was getting kicked out effectively. She's like, I gotta pee first. Is that okay? She's
Hello,
like, fine,
Craig. Funny
totally.
you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
She was supposed to be in tomorrow.
I forgot to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to?
And people are suspicious of blah, 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 blah.
Quiet.
If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig?
Ooh, we're here illegally.
Auction house. Oh my god.
Get away.
I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is... Wait a second, Craig.
I feel like she saw me.
About this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how? I wonder if there are any clues. That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
Is it the head?
Hand, I think. This is the only thing actually in frame. Yeah, the hand is down.
Yeah. Oh, I have to actually.
She certainly is cozy with Fisk.
I mean, I now know what it is. Let me do it.
The Wilson Fisk collection.
He's holding something.
The fact that you can interact with that might be the same way.
I'm gonna.
Something's in one of his hands. What is that?
The scepter? That also might be it.
Yeah.
Because that's just to your left, I think.
Statue can move.
What's articulation? Statue can adopt multiple poses. Most common is that in aircraft. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. The pose of latent power conveys the change. Okay.
Maybe these pieces move.
So, mouth closed, left arm down, right? Was it palm open?
And then arm up.
Maybe I should turn the head. Nice. So close.
Did it.
Almost.
The piece is missing.
The
Scepter.
Yeah.
Right here.
I've seen these before.
Pokes myself with it.
Ow.
And then into the hand you go.
That's not right.
No? What's not right about it?
Read about the pose. Maybe we're going off of the wrong one.
Oh, it's the wrong.
There's the pointed one on the far right.
Yeah.
Looks like it represents power.
If we get this one wrong, we'll look at the thing.
That's it.
There we go.
Norman Osborn. What is
And this is where she gets caught.
Devil's?
Or actually, this would be where they break in.
What is Devil's?
Yeah, there it is.
What the?
Yeah.
Look at these guys. Look at these nerds.
Probably here for the same thing.
Excuse me, sir. You can't be...
Can't be in here, you with your assault rifle.
I think
and
we
mask.
came in during that. I think we're in the vents. Or no, because they would have had to report this.
In there.
把文件找出来。
Oh. Gotta get the fuck out of here, MJ. Get the frick out of here.
Stealth time.
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
That was a lot of story that didn't involve any web slinging. I don't like it.
You guys aren't?
Tell it again, but pretend you're me.
I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Then I'll take care of him.
Follow Norman Osborn.
You hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan.
They've done this so many times.
Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny.
It's me making that now kiss
It's exactly
hand
how I
gesture
Ah!
for the people at home.
You missed that?
No, yeah.
He was like, it's not how I imagine us meeting again. She's like, funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Focus, Pete.
But we'll have to meet again. Next time on Let Them Play Games.